Hey guys, well, I thought I was recording, so I was talking alone for kinda 20 minutes or half an hour. So I am here in the main component, but I'm going to do a different approach than what I did that no one will ever see. We're going to continue with the approach we had, that is just going to the specific component and just writing the code. I'm recording, yeah. So just writing the code and then just test it. So let me just go to main and I'm going to add just this. So we are on the main component. Let me just remove that and let's just add the header in this case. Okay, so we can see that is as you can see I have 13. I just removed that. It's trying to work its way, and I had errors. Of course, you can see that I was doing things, weird things, of course, because this is testing, but I just forgot, or seems my mouse kind of double clicked there and just canceled the recording, and I didn't realize. So ng serve, and let's serve that so we can see. As you can see, we get some Sunrun things that shouldn't even matter, but we will do that later. So it's compiling. Let's do this fast, please. Okay, 50%. Okay, we should see. I have that there. Okay. Yeah, my freaking mouse is so. So, let me just wait for that. I have that open and I have this. Okay. So, you can see that adds the header. So, I'm just adding the header with the div h1 angular post for unit testing, the lorem ipsum, and the router link that is going to redirect us to the new post. Okay, so if I click this, it's going to take us to the new post, which in this case it still doesn't exist. Now let's add into our TS the functionality. So we will need a few things here. We will need the post service, observable, and map. Let me just make this bigger so you can see better. And we are going to just set the private post service inside our constructor, the instance of the post service. And let me remove the parenthesis that was there. So we need to create a new public all post observable, which is type any. We don't care about the type now. And let's add this public get all posts like that, and this is the function that is going to call this that all posts is going to be equals to this that post service that get posts. So this is the function coming from the service, which is going to call all the posts. We set a pipe, we use map. Remember that we're using RxJS. We get the map response and we can just go through the response that is coming from the API. We could console that. I'm not going to do it. Let underscore posts equals to an empty array. Why I'm doing this? Because I want the response data that is coming from the API. I want to loop through all that element. Let's call it element, and we're going to just push posts that push the element to that, and we return the underscore post. Why I'm doing it here? Because I'm just removing the data, the data object, and extracting every component so I can just get that without having to say data that post title, something like that. Okay, and I just call the post. and let's say in the ng on init this that get all posts, and let's just freaking console that to see what returns. Not the response but the underscore post. Let's see what it brings. Is reloading, okay. So the text you should stop displays. Yeah. A cookie associated. Okay, this shouldn't be. Did I record? Console log underscore posts. Okay, because I'm subscribing to this. Okay, so what is going to happen is that I need to go to my HTML. Okay, remember that since we are using an observable, we need to subscribe to that observable in order to see something happening. So that is what we are going to do. So I'm just going to create, let's just do it like this section, kind of by hand, in case you are not used to use observables. We say div, so this is going to be the container class posts. That container is going to have a div, which is going to be class post, and this one is going to have the ng4 equals let post of all posts, as we use the async pipe. So this one is going to subscribe and also unsubscribe automatically. Why I have this freaking thing there? And we create a new paragraph with class title. Let's say strong post title, and you can see I don't need to say data that post that title. I just say post title and that should return fine. A router link, we should have that. Okay, it always does the same. So in this case, okay, we're going to pass a parameter which is the post that underscore id, so we can move to the post id, not like that but like this. Not like that, sorry, it's just post. Okay, so I've been working with Vue and that's kind of, I just got confused there. Okay, so in this case it's not going to be the name, we're going to pass an image or a div with the class cover. And just to make sure I'm not going to make any mistake there, I'm just going to copy this and show you what I added. This ng style that is going to get the cover. Okay, and that's it. Let's save this and let's make this smaller and let's check. You can see we have this tree and this is how it's returning from the pipe, and you can see we have these 3 posts. So in case you are still wondering what the hell you did in the pipe, I'm just removing the response data. So let's say this console.log, let's say console.log post and response. Let's say something like that. And let's see, you can see we have this data array of 3, current 1, pages 1, which is returning from the server, and I just want this data. So what I did in the pipe is get the response data, map through all that, and just return these 3 posts that I have. Okay, so I don't have to consider the data anymore. So that is the only thing that is going to happen there that is different. So yeah, let's just remove this because we don't care about that. And of course, when we click, it's going to take us to the post ID, and this is the action that we're going to test in the next video. Okay, so we are already receiving the information here. Okay, but we need to test, or we need to see how to test the redirection when we click into an image, and to see where we land after that redirection. Okay, so that is going to be in the next video, guys. Thank you again, and see you in the next one.